Dutch posted the status, and I shared the status. It says, Mr. Drake, in your song, Nonstop, you sing, this is a Rolly, not a stopwatch, expletive, don't ever stop. However, most Rolexes have anywhere from a 48 to 72 hour power reserve, so they will indeed stop within a couple to a few days. I just want your song to be horologically correct. Your concerned friend, Dutch.
I could probably get really good at like redneck rap.
It's becoming a thing.
It is a thing.
Yeah, it's totally a thing.
Yeah.
Man.
What do they call it? Hillbilly rap? Redneck rap?
I don't know, but we need Paul Wall. That's who we need right now.
Damn.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a crispy-ass Thursday episode of the CAMcast.
That was fresh.
Damn fucking straight.
Buddy.
Yes. I am Mike, dear leader, Doc Taste, here to bring the crispness. Not really, though. That was all the man to my right, Gavin P-Car.
Slap the taste out your mouth, boy.
There we go.
What you drinking, P-Car?
I'm
Something green.
Last pitch.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I was going to say this is my last resort. While there's also a 997-911 on the screen.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Girl.
Trapping in Japan. Hey, look, Frank the Tank is there.
Shit, what?
And the man, there he is.
Frank the Horse, right
Yeah.
there.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a GTR.
No.
Fuck, where?
No. Anyway, the man pointing out horses on the screen, it is Professor Dave.
Indeed.
Yes.
I still have the pigeon mask in the back seat of the Subaru.
Good.
Just in case shit needs to go down.
I mean, shit always needs to go down.
That video that you and I keep talking about, I want to have, like, everyone on the crew set up.
Yeah.
And, like, I want to take, like, a remote, like, group photo and have all of us wearing our masks.
I think it needs to happen.
Yeah.
I think we can make that happen.
That needs to be a Cam Automag T-shirt.
Yes.
That's going to be like Mount Canmore Part 2.
Here, like, a black T-shirt and just the image, just, like, a panoramic image.
Yeah.
Just on the chest.
If you think this would be a welcome addition to the Cam Automag shop,
just like,
go ahead and let us know. Mailbag at camautomag.com.
I'm envisioning just like a print on there, just like the old Altamont stuff, where it would just be like a full color photo of like a dude holding like a 38 snub nose and like a couple big crack rocks.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah. That sort of shit.
I'm in.
Yeah, Altamont clothing back in the day was fucking gnarly.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
And then you could get it at Zoomies, and then it mellowed out. Much to my dismay.
Yeah.
Oh well, whatever. Get your
Watering
money
down to the PG bullshit.
Get paid.
Anytime somebody says much to my dismay, I just think, to my dismay.
Perfect.
Thank you, Beastie Boys.
Yup.
Thank you for being so radical.
Yes.
Every time I hear sabotage, I think of a black LTD doing dumb things with a red gumdrop on their hood.
Hell yeah. Oh, man.
And then simultaneously Nick Stuckey.
Oh, speaking of Stuckey, he was at the, so on Friday night, I shot Megan LeLuck's Etasha STI.
Yeah, yes. I saw that.
That was fun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, especially because Stuckey gets out of the car, trashed.
Of course.
You know.
Oh, God.
Yep. So.
I'm not surprised, actually.
Yeah.
That man is spirit animal to a lot of people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Stuckington.
Dude, it was, I got some great photos of Stuckey just looking like a disappointed dad. It's amazing.
Then Josh Martin was there, right?
Yes, he did. He showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that fool in forever.
Yeah, we need to get him to swing on through.
Yeah. Especially post JDM Legends going live.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, Josh, if you're listening, I let the cat purr for so fucking long, to the point where I went to sleep so very late. I am extremely tired right now. All I want to do is die.
Aw.
I'm that tired.
Can we high five over that?
Yes.
Beautiful.
That's as good as it's going to get, Dave.
Okay. I'm all right with it. Sorry, I was reading a transcript of a voicemail. It caught me off guard.
Sounds like fun.
It's not.
No,
Riveting.
they never are.
Apple has a terrible, terrible transcript.
It's questionable at best. So, here we are on the Thursday episode where normally there would be a guest.
Yeah.
But there is none because, I got busy. And
Life happens, man.
Yeah, So, we're still in talks with some people, got a few irons in the fire.
If you would like to be one of those irons in the fire, go ahead and
Yeah.
slide into our DMs.
Yeah.
At Cam Automag on all the various social medias. Or you can hit us up, mailbag@camautomag.com.
Or if you see us in person, just yell at us.
Just say, I want to be on the podcast.
Just bark at us.
You know.
And we'll either say, ha, yes, or ha,
Let me get back to you on that one.
Exactly.
Jury's out.
Yeah.
Let me talk to my people.
Exactly.
God, I think we're going to have, I don't know.
We're looking all booked up for the next 73 years.
Gosh,
For the next ever.
I mean, we're just going to have Punkin on a whole lot, and then Josh Martin, and
Trent is a handful.
I mean, yeah, it's just
I
don't know.
We can only do so much with what. I mean, it's not a large space.
We got like 4 or 5 seats. Like
we got
to include ourselves in that too.
Yeah,
don't call us. We'll call you.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally.
But should still ask if you can come on. I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
We've got seating down here, so you can at least hang out.
You can watch.
I mean, I would be cool with an audience.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'd like
that
to get
would
to
be
the
fun.
point.
Yeah.
I'd really like to get to the point where we actually had a live audience while we were doing this.
I dream of doing a live episode, preferably in a bar somewhere.
Like, I am super okay with this.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, we need to contact the bar. Be like, we have our own table. We'll just bring the table.
Shit, at this point, we should just go to the Belgian. I bet they're chill enough about it.
Just clear out the middle of the room.
Just clear out the party room.
Yeah, there we go.
Ex-wife's place on a Monday?
Ooh.
Bro. Dude. Oh, man. Monday night, start handing out little flasks at the door.
I am down.
Hope you guys don't mind. I brought my own. Just rolling with a grocery bag.
Fuck.
What the fuck did you bring?
There's a bottle of Evan Williams or some shit.
Oh, my God.
Kirkland brand vodka.
God.
So girlfriend's parents have a big-ass bottle of Kirkland brand vodka
It's
in
a
their
plastic
pantry.
bottle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I actually have
Jesus
some leftover.
Christ.
I have a bunch of leftover booze actually in my freezer, and one of them is like the other. It's not Kirkland, but it's like that Russian like weird writing. You often see it. Those bottles, plastic and empty, on the west side of downtown.
Yeah.
I have a big glass one.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'll have to bring that by sometime.
Radical. Sounds
Yeah.
like shit I find in my driveway at work.
I didn't buy it myself.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
As long as that didn't happen.
Just a little stoli.
Yeah.
No,
Stolichnaya.
no, it is that. Yes,
Yeah.
it actually is. I'll send you a photo after when I get home.
Yes. Send us a photo of the Tech 9 brand vodka.
Oh, shit.
God damn.
Anyway, we have... since Trent's not here, we don't have a question of the week, so thanks, Dad.
Whatever.
Yeah, Dad's at Eaglewood.
Yeah, Dad's at Eaglewood. Stepdad's at Eaglewood. Real Dad has failed us.
Damn.
But,
So Trent's real dad now?
yeah.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
All right. I missed that memo.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and promote him to Dad.
Okay. All
You
right.
know.
Don't disappoint us, Trent. I mean, Dad.
There you go.
You're not my real dad.
Dad.
Can't tell me what to do.
Daddy-o.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I am the, stern but fair older brother who is in charge of the family most of the time.
And Dave and I just get rowdy.
Yeah. But since I'm the older brother, it's okay for me to just lay hands upon you.
So, I mean, I should be the crazy one because I'm the middle child then, right?
There you go. Perfect. All you want is attention.
All you want is attention, and then I get attention.
Yeah.
Kind of seems fitting, doesn't it?
And I just smile.
Yeah. You show up with just like, broken arm, bones sticking through the skin. I just throw you a bottle of Robitussin and tell you to deal with it. Gavin stubs his toe. It's a DEFCON 1 scenario.
God damn.
Walk it off, Dave.
Just let the tussin soak in there.
I'm in danger. Wow.
Anyway.
Perfect.
Oh, shit.
So,
Beautiful.
We're just going right off the rails, straight out the gate.
we're just out here
Man.
playing jazz.
We're supposed to be headed south, and we hooked that left way too quick.
We're supposed to be going to Vegas, but you know what? Rito, she's a cruel mistress that we can't say no to.
Biggest little city.
God. Don't see it in the daytime.
Oh,
Do not see it
man.
in the daytime.
All the homeless people of Salt Lake.
Ooh. Ooh.
Reno and Atlantic City.
Oh, God.
I've seen Atlantic City.
Oh, my
It's
God.
not fucking pretty at 12 in the afternoon.
So
Yeah.
I've come to the conclusion that Reno is full of the people who actually made it onto a Union Pacific train.
Sorry.
Fell off and had the good sense to jump off before hitting Sacramento.
I mean, the train stops in Reno and then goes to Sacramento.
Ooh.
They're like, this looks okay.
Yeah,
I'll take this, thanks.
exactly. They're like, hey, look, mountains. Yeah, you know what? Screw that.
Where else are we going? Sacramento. Nope.
Pass.
We're good.
When you'd rather stay in Reno than Sacramento?
Was there a TV show around here once?
Oh, God.
New boot goofing.
Rep Reno 911.
Yep.
Gone down in its prime.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
That's okay.
Yep. So, trying to bring us to a topic.
Related to cars.
So, hey, one of our listeners, Sean Zaragoza.
Yes.
Hi, Sean.
He hit you up.
Yes.
Well, he hit up Cam.
Yes. And then he hit me up separately and sent me a picture. He thought I didn't remember his Integra. And he sends me a picture from, like, one of the way back Utah Hondas meets up at Barnes Park.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. In the photo.
You took it.
No.
Oh, okay.
I am on the right side of the frame. You can clearly see me, and I think it's Jonathan Esmeyer in front of me. We're both looking at the car. So
it's like, no, really, we get it. We know who you are.
yeah, it's like, no. I remember. I thoroughly enjoy that car. I would still love a DA9.
I mean, I loved my DA for the whole, 3 months I had it.
I've always wanted a DA, but
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't say no to that DC4 when it rolled into my lap. So
I mean, I'm glad I didn't say no to a DC4.
yeah,
Probably one of the best front-wheel drive cars I've ever owned.
oh God, yeah, dude. So anyway, he writes in. I realize this question could yield different results depending upon which one of you grabs this question.
And you are right.
But opinions on fun wagons available at U.S. dealers. My idea has been a sweet Volvo V60 with their 4-cylinder supercharged and turbocharged engine.
Right.
But after
Right.
being somewhat shunned when asking for a test drive recently, my curiosity has grown to see what other dealers may be offering.
Interesting.
So let us address this premise as is.
Yeah,
So-
I'm going to touch on this briefly. Randy Popes drove it, and that has a really a great power band, nice interior,
Oh, yeah.
and an updated hull decks.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's updated from even when the Mark 7 GTI or Golf R, came out.
Yeah.
And Randy was a fan of that. I haven't driven one myself.
Yeah.
However, I would probably recommend it to somebody. I mean, Volvo has upped their game in the last probably 2 or 3 years as far as styling and packaging and all that stuff.
But it sounds like he went to the dealership and they rebuffed his advances,
Right.
which is not a good move. Shame on you, whichever Volvo dealership he walked into.
I mean, I have a feeling it was probably one of the strong dealerships.
I would think it would be the Ken Garf one that's in downtown.
I guess it's Garf
Yeah.
Volvo downtown. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
They're-
the one by the Ferrari dealership.
That's
Yep.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's
Yeah.
the one I'm thinking of. Sorry. Not strong.
Yeah. So,
Totally possible.
So, I'm sorry, price? What are we
well,
working
I
with
mean,
here?
we're looking at whatever a V60 is, so I'm not going to look
I'm
it
trying
up.
to think. Is that in the 50s?
I'm on
Or
it.
is that
Okay.
40s?
Give me a second.
Dave's on it. I want to say upper 40s, lower to mid 50s.
We're talking upper 40s, lower 50s. I mean, it doesn't look like a wagon.
No.
The thing that I'm going to say, it doesn't look like a wagon. You know, it's a hell of a car for low 50s, high 40s.
Oh, it starts at 38,250.
You know what you could also get for that?
Oh, yeah.
What
Kia
could I get?
Stinger GT. Or maybe not GT.
Yeah, you get a
You-
lower tier Stinger.
You can get a 2OT
Yeah.
Stinger.
That would not be a bad option.
And that has a functional hatch, good
Yep.
amount of room, good interior.
Yeah.
You can get it on all-wheel drive if you want.
Yeah. So, okay, so the Volvo looks like it goes up to 49.1 for a T6 R Design Platinum.
And
So-
the T6, that's the bicharged. Or,
Yep.
sorry, the
twin charged.
the twin charged.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we're looking around 50, we'll say.
I would
Yeah,
say Stinger GT.
I'm seeing a lot of that on Ken Garf's website.
Yeah.
And that's
Mid
if,
40s.
Yeah.
if you're looking for something that doesn't necessarily look like a wagon,
Yeah, but
but
is,
that has a very functional hatch and good amount of leg room and seating and
yeah.
power and interior quality and performance.
Yeah. I mean, you can still get a 3 Series long roof, and the 3 Series is not a bad car.
That is true.
That is true. You
That
can
is-
get if you can find a diesel wagon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did we get the diesel wagon?
I thought we did.
No, I think we just got the diesel sedan.
I think we only got the sedans.
You know
the
who
wagons we
has-
got really weird.
You know who has a like the deep. It's not Nagara blue because that's an Audi color. But,
Yeah, but that deep, like, competition blue or whatever it is.
Grant Ellis, who has that
Oh.
Lotus Elise that I drove,
Yeah?
his daily is a manual 3 Series wagon.
Ooh.
Oh, very
328.
nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, that's a solid car too.
yeah.
Alrighty.
I mean, I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get a 335 wagon that wasn't all-wheel drive.
Yeah. But, so, yeah, I'd say, a 3 Series is another option. So, my response to Sean was, so, before I mentioned BMW, the only other people I could think of that were making wagons are Audi Volkswagen, Mercedes. Buick has that new one that I think is finally showing up.
I don't know.
Yeah, Return of the Bang Boat.
Yeah, you should look up whatever the new, like, the Buick wagon. I can't remember the full name of it, but, and then...
they didn't bring back, like, Park Avenue name?
No.
It's not like the Roadmaster or whatnot, is it?
I don't think it's a Roadmaster, but...
Functionally, it's supposed to be the new Roadmaster.
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
big...
not. That's not the name of it, though.
No. And then, yeah, you can get a long roof Jag.
You can. Those are more expensive.
Yes, that is definitely
oh,
out.
If I were to buy in that price range anyway, I go V70.
Are you talking Regal Tour X?
Yes, the Regal Tour X.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's kind of a cool-looking car.
Yeah, because it's, I think it's it's an Opel that they just slap some Buick badges on.
Well, not surprising.
Yeah, which is not a bad thing. So those were some of the things that I threw out there because,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Okay. How much are those?
Let's see.
Good question. I can look in just a moment. But that is not a bad-looking car. I mean, you
I
can
actually-
definitely see that has a lot of
I actually
European
saw one
heritage.
about a week ago.
Yeah.
Really?
Driving around. Yeah. No,
Whoa.
it's an attractive vehicle. I would have taken a picture of it, but I was driving.
So it's-
MSRP from 29.
Yeah, looks like base is
not bad.
29, and then the Essence goes up to or starts at 35. So
Not bad.
that's
Not bad.
no.
Just because I like playing with high numbers and stuff.
Why not?
So the Jaguar, is it?
Was the XE or the XF?
I think you can get both.
I think it's the X. Let's just say XF.
Okay, and then
I feel like the XE is just the base model version of the F.
no, the XE is more like a 3 Series.
Or is
That's
it an
more a
XJ
5 Series.
wagon?
No, not an XJ.
J-
I don't
Okay.
think it's an XJ.
Wagon.
God, it
I'm
would
just
be
gonna say that would be baller.
Oh, by the way, shout out to any of you lunatics.
XF Sport Brake.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, shout out to anybody driving a long wheelbase car, just driving it. I appreciate you, putting a chauffeur out of a job because remember, the long wheelbase cars are the things that you're supposed to be driven in, not
You're
to drive.
you belong in the back.
Exactly.
So the 2018 XF wagon starts at 70. But it also has 380 horse.
Okie dokie.
So I'm assuming a V6 of some sort.
Yeah.
Supercharged V6 maybe.
Okay.
And then also, where's the Volvo? I'm spacing here. V70 start, because that thing is sexy as fuck.
Ooh, I don't know where the V70 starts off.
I thought it was the V70. What's the new one?
I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and just start building a Regal Tour X. So that comes...
one car I wish we got.
Sorry, it is the V60. Yeah.
A car I would recommend if we got it.
Yeah.
The Lavorg. The Subaru Lavorg.
Yes.
A buddy of mine is abroad somewhere, and he saw one.
Yeah, I imagine they're fairly popular.
It's the modern incarnation of my old car.
Yeah, exactly. It is. It's
size-wise.
It's an Impreza wagon or a legacy wagon. Yeah.
Size-wise, it's the same, like basically a fourth-gen wagon.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, Subaru doesn't make any more wagons.
Nope.
They're all just Crosstreks and such.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck. If they made a fast Crosstrek,
Yeah, I mean, give me a Crosstrek.
I would buy one right now.
Crosstrek STI.
Yeah.
Like I would. I mean, give it a real
would.
man pedal and leave it off roady. Mm-hmm. I'd do it.
I would buy one right now. But no.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm not aware of what all is offered.
Well, okay, so
In the wagons.
we've been talking new
Yes.
cars.
I mean, yeah.
If we want to play the old car game.
I mean, there's...
We can go like recent pre-owned, and I would suggest even an E-Class wagon.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
actually.
E350 or even you can get an E63 estate, can you not?
Yes, you can.
You can.
Probably,
You've been able
60s.
to. Or if you want to go cheap, E55 wagon.
That is true.
That's
the
the thing.
E55s. They're
And those
not
can make
that old.
a good amount of power.
Matter of
real
fact,
easy.
wasn't a friend of the program, Daniel Chilinsky, interested in one of those recently?
He was. Pizza Dad was.
Again, not surprising.
Former Pizza Dad.
Pizza Stepdad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw one on Bring a Trailer about a year ago, and I was losing my mind over it.
Oh, yeah.
Selling for like 16, 17 grand.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
For like 570 horse or so.
That's not bad at all, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Guys, so I'm just going to go ahead and say this. So I've been building out a fairly high-rent Regal Tour X.
Uh-huh.
Hit me.
Let's see. 40,400. That's
Is
like
that all boxes checked?
that's like damn near all of them. Like I got
Okay.
all the packages and everything. So
That's not bad.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And that car is going to have like lane keep assist, radar cruise.
yeah, adaptive cruise control,
HUD,
all that
probably
shit.
HUD.
Something like that.
It is going to have all of the old people features. Mm-hmm. All of them.
Honestly, I actually really do like adaptive cruise control. It's it's wonderful.
I would love that. So anyway, yeah, I mean, and so
So I guess Japan isn't really building anything as wagony anymore.
not really, no. So
It's basically left to the Germans,
Yep.
and I don't even think America, save for the Buick.
yeah, which is, America with an asterisk, much like the new Mini is British with an asterisk.
Right.
Right.
I mean, honestly, I would recommend a Jetta Sport wagon.
Yeah.
Because,
So-
I mean, it's architecturally wise underneath, it is a Golf R.
Mm-hmm. So, well, speaking of the Golf R, so he says he's driven a Golf R and he's loved it.
Did he say if it was a manual DSG?
He did not.
Okay.
So,
Chances are it's DSG.
yeah. So then I asked him for clarification, because, a Golf R is not a wagon. It is definitely a hatchback. So I asked for some clarification, and he says a hot hatch is definitely in the cards. 4-door with the hatch/wagon interior space is what's desired.
There's not a lot of space in the Mark 7 platform. If you're looking for, like, where to places to put people and stuff, it's really not as big.
You can put people or stuff. Both is kind of a trick.
It's like doing a Costco trip with you, your wife, and your kid.
Yeah,
It's gonna be rough.
Yeah. So
At that point, you may want to consider a crossover or a minivan.
yeah,
I mean that's true. And I have done road trips and GTIs and stuff.
Yeah.
Like with myself and other people and luggage.
yeah.
The 2 doors and the 4 doors share the same wheelbase, so it's all the same.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure on your current situation there, Sean. Like as far as people that you're lugging around, but yeah. So he says Ford STRS is on the back burner because Ford. But I'd definitely be open to options/discussion of hot hatch/wagon availability over here. So
Fuck it, get a Fiesta for another year.
yeah, I mean,
Bet. Bet
Yeah.
you won't do it. No balls.
yeah, I mean, there's
That car is definitely affordable. If you're looking at $40,000 Volvos, you can get 2 Fiesta
Yeah.
STs.
yeah,
Or you could just pay for a Fiesta ST outright.
yeah.
Exactly.
Just throw money and
Your
be
down,
like, all right,
your down
this is
payment would get a majority of a Fiesta
this
ST.
car is mine now.
Yeah. Or if you need something a bit bigger, Focus ST is an option.
Focus STs are
If
coming
you really
down.
do need more space,
Yeah. So,
Not a bad way to go.
yeah, I mean,
Focus RS.
that is,
just do it.
that is, an option. So, but
Yeah.
Any older Subarus, you know.
yeah, he
you're-
had a
you-
Forester XT that he regrets selling. So,
Yeah, see, 4th or 5th gen Legacies out back, that kind of thing.
yeah.
Those are all great in wagon variant.
Mm-hmm.
And you had good engine options.
Yeah.
Decent
The
transmission
Forester-
still.
The Forester, depending on year, is basically actually an SUV.
Mm-hmm.
It's a small SUV.
Yeah,
I mean,
that is-
I would claim your
Mine is.
2011
Mine is.
definitely is a crossover SUV type deal.
The previous gen is really more of hatchback,
Yeah, I'll go with
like
that.
that 07 era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say that's it. It's only slightly longer than a Impreza hatch, but it wasn't quite legacy wagon size
As far as length goes,
as far as length goes.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I think my old car was just a hair longer,
Years,
yeah.
So-
Your old Outback was definitely a hair longer.
but the Forester is taller. Not just because of like clearance, but like also in
but
car.
like physically taller. Yeah.
In car, yeah.
Yeah.
It's way taller.
I feel
than
like
that.
the Forester was the middle ground between the Impreza and the Legacy.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. I mean, if you missed that XT so much, I mean,
they're
grab 'em.
still affordable.
I actually over by REI, there's someone keeps parking their car. Their black. It's a 4th gen Outback XT for sale. 20,000-mile old motor.
Ooh.
Leather seats that are heated.
Ooh.
It's got an aftermarket installed like aftermarket infotainment and backup camera.
yeah,
Okay, not bad.
$8,900.
that's not bad.
Yeah,
Hey, you're
black
gonna
on
be-
black.
Going to be hard pressed to find something like that.
Yeah.
It made me briefly contemplate selling the Forester for it, but I'm like, no, I can't go back.
No, you can't.
We can't go back to that.
You're in a good place now, Gavin.
Yeah.
Much like I am.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we really got to get cracking on turning that thing into a mini adventure mobile.
Okay.
Yeah, we got.
you don't want to dump it, so next in line is lifting it.
Well, it will get dumped at some point, but I mean, right now at the end of the month is a Chump Car Enduro,
Ah, yes, that's right.
so I'm going to be sleeping in that thing.
Yeah, you want to camp in that bad boy.
Yeah, so we got to get the mattress thing situated, and you know,
That's going to be cake.
Are you
Yeah.
going to just Hot Boy status your minivan
I mean,
at some point?
maybe, you know,
I want to see
Okay.
functional, though, which on that thing, realistically, is only like an 1.5-inch drop.
yeah, it's like a set of springs. Like,
Yeah, it literally is just springs.
Yeah,
Like,
the
you don't
18
even need to
springs.
buy coilovers for
nope.
that car.
Oh God, no,
Absolutely not. No, I have seen a couple Mazda 5s on like
Yeah,
17 or 18-inch RPF ones and a set of like swift lowering springs.
yeah.
And they are on point.
Oh yeah,
They're a beautiful little car.
oh yeah. No,
A lot of people talk shit on the 5s, but you know what? You talk shit on a 5, you got a problem with me.
dude, like it's not a bad little thing. It's not a bad place to be. But-
They're comfortable.
Yeah.
And the sliding door actually is usable. It's useful.
Both of them are.
I mean, when you have to get a bulk amount of shit into the car and you're next to something else in the parking lot
Yeah.
where you can't open a decent sized door, that's where it's spades, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
I can't hate.
No.
I can't hate. The minivan's cool.
Yeah. No, but we got.
Hey, actually, you know what? Screw it. Sean, look into a Mazda 5.
Yeah, Mazda 5. There you go.
There you is, man.
Yeah, it's like
There it is. Because they're sporty. I mean, they are literally a Mazda 3 with a backpack.
Yeah, it's a Mazda 3 with a thyroid condition. That's it.
I have a glandular problem.
Problem solved. Mazda 5's for everybody.
Bam, there it is. Done.
Yep.
I mean, you could even get them in a stick.
Yeah. If
They're
you
a
look
bit
hard
harder to
enough.
find
Wait,
around here.
really?
but- Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get them in a manual trans.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Everybody's disappointed that I didn't, spend 2 years trying to find and spending way more for a 5-speed
See,
car.
that's the thing. Is,
for like $500 you could swap it.
I mean, you got your car for a good deal.
Yeah.
You're going to be spending $3,000 to $5,000 more than what you got yours for to get one with a third pedal.
Yeah.
Which
not worth
basically,
it.
according
No,
to
not worth
Mazda, the way they were built originally, that's an option delete. So paying more for an option delete, it's almost like you're buying a Porsche.
Yeah, I don't.
I was going to try to make a joke somewhere about that.
no,
Damn it.
It's all right. This is where we're at. Yeah.
I mean, the only reason why I'm driving a manual car right now is because they had one on the lot as we were dumping the Outback.
Yeah. Like,
That's really the only reason. So, yeah,
Oh,
if you can find one that's great not for necessarily for you, Michael, for anyone searching for manual cars
yeah.
like this kind of daily driver stuff. If you find one, great. If you don't, whatever.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
so-
I mean,
Why
like,
you have fun cars?
I've always been on the fence with my Outback. Like, I bought it as an automatic, needed a transmission, couldn't find the 1-year only auto,
You
so I
kind of-
manual swapped it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the manual that you actually found and like the parts that were needed, it was really feasible for you to do.
Which
Yeah.
actually
It made sense.
It was crazy because I didn't know at the time that the transmission in Foresters had a taller fifth gear than the Outback.
Yeah, it's actually funny. So I was talking with my buddy Andrew. He has like a '90s Forester that's fucking loud as shit. It's an NA car.
Like most of them are, right?
Yeah, I think it's just a muffler delete, but like 3,000 to 4,000 RPM off throttle is the loudest thing.
Oh, yeah, crackle. All day.
It's all drone. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, he was saying how the Foresters for like
They're-
that time.
They're actually great on the free. I mean, the first through fourth is the same as an Outback.
And fifth is taller.
Fifth is the taller fifth gear that would normally be in a base Legacy or Impreza. Mm-hmm. So I'm still getting the 411 final drive, but I
There you
still
go.
got the tall fifth gear, which is why at 80 I'm at like 3,200 RPM.
Yeah.
Where other Outback guys are like, holy shit, 4K.
Yeah.
I'm at about 4K in mine.
And see, it's crazy because I'm getting high 20s out of my Outback. And
God damn it, Dave.
Even Subaru is like, you should be getting 24.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, damn, when I had no O2 sensors in the car, I was getting 26.
Okay, so actually, can I stop by your shop sometime, and can I just see what my car looks like with my old wheels on?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Yeah, dude, feel free, man. We could do a hot swap in the parking lot. I don't give a shit.
I want to see what that looks like.
I kind of want to put your tires on mine.
Dude,
I'm
see
telling
what kind
you.
of mileage you can get? Because they're Econo tires.
I just wanted to see what it looked like to lift my shit.
Dude, I'm telling you, balloon tires on the Outback, that's the way to be.
Well, I'm on 16-inch wheels, though, and you're on 17s.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I got rid of my factory 15s, but it's not like they're difficult to find.
Yeah.
True. True.
But,
Yeah, man.
wow, holy tangent. God damn.
Yep.
Anywho.
There we go.
It's going to be a long one.
I don't think it is, actually.
No, yeah.
Okay, so we've gone off tangent with, the whole wagon thing, new cars, used cars,
Yeah.
et cetera, hashtag buy a Subaru, hashtag buy a Mazda 5.
Mm-hmm. Many
Hashtag
man
save
life.
the manuals.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, save the stick.
Yep. Well,
Anywho.
yeah, man.
So, we asked everybody a question.
Yes, that was first posed to me by Evil Trent Nathan Tanner.
Yeah, thank you, Evil Trent,
Yep.
for the question idea.
Yes.
So, the question we asked, what's the most pointless performance car ever made?
Yeah.
Now, this is your opinion.
Yep.
We don't necessarily need facts to back this up, because I'm still going to call you a hater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't need none of that.
We posted this to a bunch of different places, and none of you...
And you have disappointed us yet again.
You salty fuckers.
Yeah, so
We do
I don't
this
know,
for you.
I don't know what the deal is, but whatever.
Utah Association of Heroes.
We've just abandoned
Looking right
you.
at you.
Drift Utah.
Drift Utah, come on. You Drift Utah. We've abandoned UAE. Forget them.
There's not even a drift event this week. It's this weekend.
Yeah.
This past week, you guys had so much time to think about it.
Yeah. So, but no. No.
No.
You've all been productive in getting your cars prepped and working.
I mean, I haven't.
None of these
I have just as much
You
work
work
to
on
do
the Audi,
as
right?
well, I have just as much work to do on the Audi today as I did 2.5 weeks ago when it didn't make it to the drift event.
Nice.
Well,
Nice. You got how many days left?
I'm going to work on it tomorrow.
Okay.
yeah. So as you're,
I actually have the replacement hose, though.
Oh,
there
good.
you go.
I actually have the part.
Nice.
And some of you, I'm sure, saw my video on Drift Utah.
Really wishing that was a crowbar.
I just chucked the hose in the engine bay, slammed the hood shut, and said fixed forever.
Done and done.
And then I didn't notice until watching the video again.
Yeah.
And somebody remarking about it, but Asian Mike stuck one of the BMW roundels off a set of wheels that we had sitting next to the car on the hood of the Audi.
Yeah.
And it stayed kind of stuck. And I didn't notice it until somebody was like, oh, best part was the roundel falling off. And I was like, wait, what? There's no roundel on an Audi. Went back to look at the video and was like, God damn it, Mike.
Mike. Come on, Mike.
I mean, I expect nothing less from the guy who puts M badges on literally everything.
Attaboy, Mike.
So, he has a 528 wagon with an M badge.
Nice.
It's
Savage.
debadged save for the M. You would not believe how many people think it's really an M wagon.
That's amazing.
Y'all are dumb.
Anywho. We're all
so-
dumb. We're all trash. We're all terrible people.
It's true.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and get to what you guys think sucks. What performance car should not exist?
Yes. When we ask this question of the week, feel free to respond on all of our social media at CamAutoMag on everything.
Yeah. So, right out the gate, Austin Hood Elfen, it cutting deep into my soul.
Austin just...
Mine too.
I mean,
Fuck yourself, Austin.
He said the Ford Raptor.
yeah. Listen.
No.
He has a point.
Wrong.
Ford did not need to give us
Wrong.
a Baja version of the F-150.
Wrong.
You're right.
They did, though, and I won't say we're worse off for it.
I mean, it's got to be hands down, at least the current generation with the EcoBoost, has to be hands down the greatest way to extort even more money from people than a Platinum F-150.
Oh, God, yeah.
Like, it is a heinously expensive truck.
Yeah.
Even used Raptors are still going for retarded amounts of
the
money.
the used 6.2s are going for just just cocaine prices, man.
Yeah, it's
The
nuts.
smaller engines are still going for like 19. I saw one go for 19.
Yeah, it's crazy.
One of the
Yeah,
worst
that's
motor.
right. You could get the first year Raptor with the 5.4.
Oh, God, yeah.
With the 3-valve piece of shit. And I know of more than one person who bought one and then very short after traded it in.
We all make mistakes.
I mean, you can put all the suspension and wide body goodies you want onto a work truck special F-150.
Yep.
It's still not going to get out of its own way.
Yep.
And it is certainly not going to pull anything.
It's not going to jump anything.
Which, I mean, on the opposite side of the spectrum, I am blown away by how many people buy Raptors and tow shit with them.
It's weird, right?
It's a status thing, though, to have them.
Yeah.
I have seen so many ski boats and wake boats just in the last couple weeks being pulled by brand new Raptors. I saw one the other day. It was like a $50,000 Malibu wakeboard boat that was being pulled by a Shelby Raptor.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. I wish I had that kind of money.
I mean, that's like a $110,000, $120,000 truck.
Yeah.
And you're pulling your $50K boat with it.
Jesus.
That truck didn't even come with a tow package. You had to install that. Jesus Christ! Shelby didn't even give you a hitch!
You had to do so much extra work.
And you know, the thing that bothers me too is that you know it's going to be like wired like ass.
Oh, yeah.
They probably dropped it off at U-Haul or like dropped it back off at a Ford dealership after they bought it and said, yeah, put a hitch on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't do it. They had someone else do it.
Exactly.
Is that an Aventador? I can't.
Probably not. I don't know. It's Japan, probably.
It's right.
No, I know what you were looking at. I saw it.
Yeah.
I think it is.
I think you're right.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. It's the S.
Okay.
There we go.
God damn, car spotting skills on point.
Damn, bro.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, so Trent Nathan Tanner has a good one that I actually do fairly well agree with. He said the Dodge Caliber SRT4.
Yep. Holy torque steer Batman.
To begin with, nobody wanted a Caliber.
Yeah. Nobody wanted that.
No.
And then to put the SRT4 badge on it, I mean, okay, yes, they brought a 6-speed to the lineup. They brought the dual cam variable valve timing, and they ended up actually cracking the 300 horsepower mark.
Yes, they did.
Stock.
However.
Did they?
Yes.
I thought it was like 280.
No, they were right at 300. That was their thing, is they made less torque than the old SRT4.
Okay.
But they made more horsepower.
Okay.
They cracked 300 horsepower. They were shit nothing for torque.
Yeah.
They added a gear. You had a helical LSD stock instead of it as an option on the original SRT.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in this massive boat
Yep.
of a Caliber that, one, is not aesthetically pleasing.
God, no.
Two, handled like garbage.
And they didn't help the aesthetics when they added their body kit to it.
No, the lip kit did not help.
If
at
anything, it
all.
made it worse.
Yeah.
I mean, you see a Caliber SRT rolling around, and it's like, whoa, somebody put a body kit on a new Cherokee or a new Renegade.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. I see like a new Jeep Renegade.
It's funny.
Dude, yeah, it was...
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah.
It was a rough time.
So, yes, Evil Trent, I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I am a fan of small SRT vehicles. I am a fan of the original Turbo Mopars. I still have my Shelby Lancer. I mean, technically it's been sold for 2 years, but I've yet to deliver it to the new owner, and he's yet to come get it, so...
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I still have it, whatever.
Yeah. So, go on to Zach Peterson. Shout out to Zach. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one who got hit on his motorcycle.
Oh,
by a Mustang.
Jesus.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, dude, shout out to you. Hope you are doing well, my friend.
Yeah,
Get
man,
better.
glad you're upright.
Yeah, dude. You know, let's see. He nominates the Pontiac Fiero.
Not wrong.
And then,
Chirp put out some knowledge
yes, our Sasquatch friend Chirp.
because he knows probably entirely too much about a Fiero.
God, he knows exactly how to make me mad, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Yep. So the Fiero had the looks, and that is it. Built from leftover X and T platform cars, and nothing about the 2.5-liter Iron Duke is sporty. F1 execution all the way around. That being said, I'm looking for a 5-speed as a commuter.
Well, if anybody's going to get a Fiero, do yourself a favor and get the Fiero GT, which was the more aerodynamic, aesthetically pleasing one.
You say more aesthetically pleasing.
Yes.
It's a better grade of lousy.
I'll go with that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a car that I would actually honestly own. I saw one the other day on the freeway in bright yellow that was lowered a little bit on some nice wheels. Was actually a cool looking car. a car that I would consider owning. I will never own a Fiero because of the crazy
no.
cult following that they have and the weird-ass cult people that are a part of it.
That work on him.
Dude,
Never,
it's-
I will
You
never,
have stories.
I've got stories.
Oh, I remember
for
this.
days.
Yeah.
And it's coming back, dude. Like they're haunting me again.
The same people?
The same people.
Fuck.
It's like, no, go the hell away.
Leave me alone.
Back from where you came.
Brian Godfrey, McKay Balser, I'm looking at both of you. That's right. Neither of you listen to this, but guess what? You're not getting me back into that cult.
You're on the fucking list.
You're on that list, damn it.
Yeah. Looks a lot like Nixon's list, but you know what? We got some other names on there.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed we do.
Anyway, and then Zach follows up with the 74 Mustang with the 2.3 liter.
Oh.
Also,
can,
yes.
can we just cut it at Mustang 2?
Yeah.
Mustang too.
The Mustang 2 Cobra?
Although I will say, nothing was more fun than in Forza. In Forza 4,
Oh, yeah.
getting the, or Forza 5, whatever, getting the Mustang 2 and the, getting the Mustang 2, putting a giant cowl induction hood on there.
The big drag scoop, the
Yeah.
funny car scoop.
Yeah.
It
And
took
then-
up the entire windshield.
Yep.
Amazing.
It was that and a, just a crazy ass, like, third gen Camaro.
Oh, we did this at Trent's house.
Yes.
At the Shadowy Billionaire's house.
Yeah.
Eons ago, when Forza 4 was still a new-ish game.
Yes.
I remember that.
And we used to just build these cars to the tits and go do dumb things around tracks on player versus player.
Yep.
And it was a rowdy time.
Oh, yes.
It was definitely a good time.
We also had that giant Ford wagon on bike tires.
Fuck.
Yeah, we left the stock 13-inch polyglass on that bad boy and then put all the horsepower.
No,
All of
we
it.
got because you could get the wheels, you could change the diameter, but you didn't necessarily have to change the
That's
width.
right. That is right.
So we had 22
Oh, God.
fucking smoothies
That's right. They were
on
like
there.
205,
Yeah.
205/50 22s or something.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yep.
Respect.
Yeah. What you know about them Swangers, son?
Boy. All the sideshows in SoCal know about that.
Damn right.
That's how you can do sideshows with that horsepower.
Oh, man.
So Andrew Jackson says
Hey, Andrew.
the Veloster Turbo, which I disagree. I feel like the NA version shouldn't exist.
Yeah, the NA version should definitely not exist.
I feel like a automatic and a non-turbo should not exist in the Veloster. I feel like it should have just been
Shouldn't
turbo
exist
from
in
the factory.
anything.
Yeah, it just should be the Turbo Veloster and the more Turbo Veloster.
Like
Right, yeah.
how Porsche is now?
Give us a Turbo Veloster and a Turbo Veloster S.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with
Veloster
that.
Turbo S?
Or you could do a Veloster,
Yes.
a Veloster Turbo S or the H Sport or whatever the hell you
Whatever.
want to call it.
Yeah.
Give me more boost. Give me the option for a rear differential, for fuck's sake.
More displacement.
Yeah, give us a 2-liter turbo. It's a 1.6 or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 1.6.
Okay, cool. Yeah, give us a 2-liter or something like that.
Yeah.
Give us some nuts. I mean, they're fun cars to drive. Their looks are a little off the wall.
I mean, I kind of...
Unconventional.
We'll go with that.
Different.
And I kind of like the little thumbnail third door that they had.
Yes.
It's kind of cute.
I like
Yeah.
it.
I mean, and then the rear hatch, the way it opens, kind of gives me a C30 Volvo vibe.
Definitely. Yeah, I see that.
But, I mean, honestly, though, it was not a bad car. They
No.
handled pretty well.
Yeah, considering this was their first kind of foray with something new into that hot hatch performance market.
Obviously, Hyundai and Kia know how to build a car. Mm-hmm. Especially as of late.
Oh, yes.
So I want to say that the Veloster Turbo was kind of the introduction to things to come.
Mm-hmm. So,
I really like him. I don't see the hate.
yeah, I mean, it's a thing I could learn to love. Anyway,
Indeed.
Sherp comes in, North Star-powered Buick Lucerne and PT Cruiser turbos.
Yes, on that second part.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and just co-sign anything with that North Star V8 because
North Stars and Short Stars. Get them the hell out of the
those
off the
are
face of
yes.
the planet.
hot trash.
Yeah.
Also, yes.
But then Matt Barker chimes in. We have a customer with a Turbo PT Cruiser that he put a bigger turbo on, factory worn out suspension, and shot tires. So sketchy.
Now,
just buy a better car.
really, anybody who's looking at a PT Cruiser,
Yeah.
seriously,
Don't.
just don't do it.
Like-
for one.
I mean, unless you got it for free and you're needing to do like a lemons race, that's really the only thing, and
If
that
you
should be
get
a
it for
desperation move.
If you get it for free and if you need a commuter, fine.
but don't.
The only thing a PT Turbo is good for is donating the automatic transmission to Neon SRT4 guys. It's the only way they can go
The
fast
automatic?
in a straight line. Yes.
Do people? That's a thing.
Yeah. You can auto swap an SRT4 with PT Turbo stuff,
Yeah.
and it like bolts in, ECU works, all that good shit.
Interesting.
Guys are doing like 9s
yeah.
With autos.
in auto SRT4s.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people are all about, like,
They're
manual this, that, and the other, but all the
they're
fast...
shredding those
yeah.
gearboxes.
Yeah, the fast straight line dudes, they're just like, no. I only need the 2 pedals.
Yeah.
And really only need the 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
I need the 1 and a handle.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, there's that. I dated a chick eons ago that had a convertible PT Cruiser Turbo with the automatic.
Whoa.
It was the worst of all of the above. And it had a dying turbo, so what we did is we unhooked the wastegate.
I have so many
Of
questions.
course you did.
And we figured, hey, if we're going to break it, we might as well fucking break it.
Yeah?
Fucking send it.
Yeah.
So, anywho, yeah, that was probably one of the scariest vehicles I had driven. Thing only had like 32,000 miles on it, too. It was a relatively new car. I think it was like a lease trade-in or something like that.
Weird.
Okay.
And they just felt like garbage. Like, I mean, I've never felt confidence in a PT Cruiser.
Nobody should
at
feel...
all.
Nobody
My
should
mom
feel
had one
confidence
as a
in a PT
rental.
Cruiser.
My mom had was in a rental. I think it was Long Beach,
Ooh.
like a while ago, and it was summertime in Long Beach, and she could not find the window switch.
The window switches
They're in the middle.
are in such a
They're
weird
in the middle,
place.
and she was like dying from like heat exhaustion. She's like, I can't fucking figure this out, and then she eventually found it. She's like, Jesus Christ, finally.
Yeah. No, they are terrible. They're just absolutely terrible.
Yeah, it's not a place you want to be.
So, I mean, I'll give you guys that. Yeah. The
Yep.
PT Cruiser should not exist. In any form.
No.
Ever.
Not just performance, just at all.
Ever.
Brandon McConkey says the Celine Ford Focus. It was made at the same time
Yeah.
as the SVT Focus and made less power unless you used the nitrous that came standard with the car, but using it voided the warranty. I seem to remember it coming with drum brakes too.
Yep.
Also, sorry I couldn't make it on tonight.
It's all right. You know what? Mazel tov to you and your cat.
It's all good,
Not
man.
every day your cat has kittens, so mazel tov to
Aw.
you.
All those cute little fuzzy bastards.
Cute little kiddies.
Yep.
It's all good. You get a pass because kittens.
Yep. So,
Dog kitty.
It's funny. I was actually thinking of the Celine Focus
Yeah, the
today.
Celine N2O
while I was
Focus.
working. Yeah. What the NOS button?
Yeah, it was
So-
kind of an interesting one because this came out just a little bit after Fast and the Furious.
Like 2005 or
They
so.
were. It was like
Yeah.
04, 03.
Something like
it was
that,
still
yeah.
the first. It was the first gen Focus body style still.
Right.
Now the SVT obviously bigger brakes, better suspension. You had the 6-speed. You had the good Z-Tech motor.
Better
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
yep.
Where the Celine I think had the Duratec
Yes, it did.
and only a 5-speed. And you might actually be right, Brandon, on the drum brakes because I'm pretty sure it was
I think they
just.
did.
I think it was just a ZX3.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's essentially what it was. Just a kitted up
I
ZX3.
think it was the ZX3 with more holes drilled in the intake manifold
And a bottle.
and a bottle. Which I mean, they could legally sell it to you with an empty bottle or no
Yep.
bottle installed. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know where they were going with that car. I don't know what the target audience was. I don't even think Celine knew what the hell they were doing on
I
that
think
one.
Steve Celine was trying to get in touch with the youth and had no idea how to go about doing it because he's he's stuck in Mustangs forever.
Steve Celine does not know what the children want.
Clearly.
Well, I mean, God, Jack Roush did a better job by just supercharging V6 Mustangs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's 10 kinds of a prick.
God, I mean, every D-bag with mom's credit score that didn't buy an STI bought a Roush Stage 2 Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, God, a Roush RS2 is everywhere.
Oh, God.
I don't know if you guys have looked on the freeway recently, but
Oh, no, I
they
see
are.
them.
I saw a super clean SVT Cobra today over in Sugar House.
like the mid-2000s, like before the
Termi.
Terminator, perfect.
Termi, yeah.
Yeah.
Those cars are so great.
All black on black. Really pretty. And I don't really like Termis, but
Have you ever driven one?
no.
I think you'd be pleasantly surprised.
I'm
at
sure
how-
I would. If I drove a Cobra R, I would also be really
Oh,
impressed.
Jesus, a Cobra
But-
R is
Yeah,
a
that'll
different
be-
animal in and of itself.
Yeah.
Now, I've never driven one, but I have been in one, and they are nuts.
I just like nothing ever really about the Termi platform ever really struck my fancy.
which is
Really?
fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, on one of these days we should try and figure this out.
That
to
would be
get you
fun.
in like an 03 or an 04 GT, so the new Edge GT, the last
Yeah.
couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we need to get you hot out of that seat into a good Terminator. Preferably a
Okay.
stock Terminator, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
the handling, just going to IRS and
Yeah.
all the extras, wider tires and horsepower, make a night and day difference. Like, you drive a GT and you're like, wow, this car sucks. And you drive a Cobra and you're like, wow, these cars are cool.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wait a minute. This is
Yeah.
this is surprisingly not trash.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Yeah, that should be something that'll happen
There
Yes.
we go.
eventually.
yeah.
Mustang folk, we know you're out there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, somebody listening to this has to have a pretty nice Mustang GT.
Or know someone that has a Mustang GT.
And on that same note, somebody listening to this either has or knows somebody with a decent Terminator Cobra. Even a 99 or 01 Cobra, the pre-Terminator, is still a great car to drive.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because it still has IRS, it still has the bigger brakes, it still has the better suspension.
Yeah.
if the one that I saw today actually lives at that house that I saw it at, I know exactly where it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
even better.
So
Real-
I'll drop a card.
Real quick aside, like, have you guys ever wanted to just like stop and go knock on somebody's door and be like, "Is that your car?" Because I have a lot of questions.
I've done it.
Yeah.
If I drove around in a car that was actually mine, and
Yeah.
like what I mean by that is like not a company,
Yeah.
like across the side, and wasn't wearing a vest with the company name on it,
duh.
You'd probably do it every day, huh?
I would do it for
Yeah.
sure. Fuck it, I'll go back. I'll go back and see if the car's still there. I will start pounding on doors.
Word.
you
I
go.
want to do that with that R32 that's on 7th East.
Yeah, we really got to get to the bottom of that one.
Yeah,
So-
Oh, the black one?
yeah,
Yeah.
Black one with like white wheels or something?
I think so.
Yeah.
Does that
I'll-
have TE37s?
No,
No, it's
like
not.
5 spokes of some variety.
Okay.
So I'm part of one of the JDM import
Yeah.
clubs in Utah that started originally as the Skyline
Okay.
Utah owners
Yeah.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll ask.
Yeah, because
I'll
That'd be
see if we
great,
can get
yeah.
somebody. I know I could get a couple of like GTRs and a couple of GTSTs and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
shout out to Manny, shout out to Velbor. You know, you guys. have
I've
got
driven
good cars.
Manny's car.
Yeah, Manny's car's fun.
It's interesting.
Well, I mean,
It is
It's a
fun.
lightly modified 4-door Skyline. I mean,
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
It's,
It's fun.
and, well, by the way, Manny, I do fit in your driver's seat. I could barely get my foot on and off the clutch pedal, but I fit in your driver's seat.
Funny.
well, there we go.
Funny.
Anywho,
Yeah.
but yeah. So moving on, Bradley Leiden. He says the Dodge Omni GLH. Yeah, it was stupid fun and stupid fast, but poorly done.
Well,
Mind you, it was the 80s reincarnation of the muscle car formula, which was tiny car, big motor,
yes.
or tiny car, big power.
Yep.
And again, you cut me deep on my turbo Mopar.
Yeah.
You hurt me.
Ouch.
Aw.
You hurt the professor.
Yes.
That's
R.I.P.
okay. Brandon Kuhn, another friend of the program, he says the Plymouth Prowler.
Yes.
Not wrong.
Definitely.
Not wrong.
If it had a real engine, real transmission, real brakes, real suspension, and real steering, it would be a great car.
Real anything.
Of course, the same could be said of the DeLorean.
Ooh.
Wow.
And
I mean,
this,
I will
this
also
actually
agree
got-
with him.
This actually got Pete's stepdad out because he says I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
So
I
much
mean,
shade.
I agree. It was one of those concept vehicles that came out that looked good on paper
Yeah.
and looked good in pictures.
And
But
then
the
they're
fact
like,
that they saddled
yeah,
it with a minivan motor,
3.7.
a slap shift auto,
Oh, God.
Like a four. Wasn't it a 4-speed?
it was a
it was,
4-speed
yeah.
automatic with
Oof.
the auto stick, the side shifting
Oh,
weirdness
They
that
still-
Chrysler did. In
They still carried
They
that
still do
into
that.
still today?
to this day, you can buy a Caravan with that.
Brand new.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
they don't market it as auto stick,
I fucking
but
hope
that's what
not.
it is.
That's
Yeah.
funny, though.
Yeah, no, like
Yeah.
you could get like a Camry or a Corolla with a 4-speed auto for
Uh-huh.
like up until very, very recently.
Yep.
The Outback was a 4-speed auto for a surprisingly long amount of time.
I mean,
Yep.
as far as the number of gears, Chrysler's been putting 6 speeds into like their minivans and stuff since like 2011
Yeah, they were kind of,
or 2012. Whenever they started switching to the Pentastar, the 3.6,
Yeah.
is when they started putting the 6 speed behind them. But anywho, yeah. So no, I agree. The Prowler was a cool concept. It was I had a poster of it growing up. It was right next to the Viper.
Yeah.
It was also right next to the 308 Ferrari, but...
Well, you know.
You guys remember the Cruise America arcade games?
Oh, of course.
Cruising
That
USA.
was Cruising USA. Yeah,
buddy.
that was my association with the Prowler.
Well, you see, and I always skipped right past the Prowler, and I got the teal lifted Dodge.
Dude, I was all about the school bus.
Oh, man.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck
the school
yeah.
bus was cool, too. Yeah. Double tap to do the wheelie.
Dude,
Yep.
I'm thinking one of these evenings we got to go over to the Nickelcade.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
Nickel
do they have a Cruising World, Cruising USA?
I'm
or-
not sure about Sandycade, but
Okay.
I'm fairly confident Nickel Mania does.
Okay, nice. Because I know I really miss Cruising USA
Oh, we all do.
because that was, like I said, that was the one I drove the big lifted teal Dodge.
Oh, yeah.
And then Cruising World was fun
Yeah.
because you could get like the Volkswagen bus or whatever. And then, what was it, Cruising 2047?
Or something like
That
that.
had like the futuristic looking
Yeah.
cars and shit that would do like 280 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That was a fun one too.
Dude.
I had a bunch of high scores on the local machine for many years.
Attaboy.
So, proud of that one.
Yeah, man.
Proud of that.
Let's see. Benjamin Corwin Allred. The Ford Taurus show.
Oh,
because
yeah.
despite its few actual performance qualities, the term front-wheel drive performance midsize sedan doesn't really do much to excite. Edit, the 90s Jelly Bean version specifically.
There we go. I had to correct him in his ways.
Yeah,
Had to
because
step in.
because the newer ones are like EcoBoost all-wheel drive. They're like a
Yeah.
pretty mental car.
They're awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
Livernois Motorsports is actually putting these cars into like the 11s and 12s with reflashes.
I mean, Stage 2 cars are putting 400 wheel down.
yeah, they're
Or
nuts.
no, maybe
Yeah.
reflashes are putting 400 wheel down.
They
Yeah.
should be because they should be. Oh, it's
365 crank.
yeah, it's a detuned version of the 3.5 that's in the first gen EcoBoost trucks, which was 370 and 460, I think, horsepower and torque.
Maybe, yeah.
Something like that.
So I think they probably dumbed down the torque a little bit to save a transaxle, but
Yeah.
they are all-wheel drive. And
Yeah.
they're, I mean, for being I think they're a 4,000-pound car. They might be
Roughly 4,100 pounds.
Yeah,
right
maybe.
around 2 tons, but they still hustle. Like, holy shit, they hustle.
Oh, yeah.
A buddy of mine, our driver's ed car at the time was the 500. The Ford
yeah.
500.
Yeah,
That hunk
with
of shit.
basically a fat Taurus.
That hunk of shit. So, like, we were saying, like, well, you know, this car is getting kind of old. Maybe if we got, like, a Ford Taurus SHO, you know, you get a new car, and it's, like, it's safe. It's got good brakes, and it's all-wheel drive. It's safe, and...
Safe.
You were trying.
Safe. Buzzword. Safe.
yeah, exactly.
Safety. All-wheel drive. New. Safe.
Economical.
Yes.
Safe.
Economy.
Eco
Safety.
boost.
If one
Safety.
turbo is efficient, then 2 turbos is more efficient.
Right?
Clearly.
Safe.
Yeah.
Needless to say,
Didn't work.
didn't work.
Of course not.
Well, you tried.
You know, that's all good.
Yeah.
You know, Ben, I like you as a person and as a friend. But the Taurus ain't do shit to you.
No.
Why you gotta hate on the Taurus, man?
And
I'm kind of with him, though.
I mean, okay, so the bubble version, the jelly bean version he's talking about, the potato Taurus, as I call them.
Yeah.
with that,
Yeah, they should have had a manual transmission. I agree. That car is far too fat to be considered performance by any way, shape, or form. But the first and second gen Taurus show,
yeah.
like, broke the automotive world.
Didn't the, like, bubbly ones, didn't that have a V8?
Yeah, it was a Yamaha 3.4 V8,
Oh, my God.
which actually, fun fact, shares the same bell housing and crank bolt pattern as a V6 Duratec.
Interesting.
So you could manual swap one of those, or you could make those rear-wheel drive with a specific Lincoln or Jaguar trans. There was it was the S-Type or the Lincoln LS that had the option of a 3-liter Duratec with a manual trans, 5-speed Getrag, and they do bolt to that.
Alrighty.
Just so you are aware.
More learning.
Indeed. So, anywho, first and second gen Taurus, show. So the first and second gen show Taurus, what I meant to say. Actually, for what they were, they did really well, especially over the base model of the vehicle. So as far as performance goes, there was an upgrade. Whether it hit an actual mark compared to anything else,
Yeah.
probably not.
Well, you know.
But, 1985, the Europeans were like, haha, we got this midsize on lock. 1986 came out, and they're like, oh, shit, what's a Taurus?
Uh-oh.
Oh, goddamn. And that's evidenced by the fact that they sold 10 million of them over the next 21 years.
Yeah.
So,
They were moving units.
exactly. By the way, driving experience Taurus challenge. Drink. Anywho, moving on.
Attaboy, Gavin.
Alexander Luchinovic. He says
Sasha.
the Subaru STI,
And then I commented Miata.
which STI. Fun fact: we were not supposed to get the STI, and we were only supposed to get the WRX in a limited edition run.
Yeah.
We were never supposed to keep those vehicles here in the U.S. The
Aren't
North
you glad
American
we
market
did?
was only supposed to get an 0405 STI, or sorry, an 02 to 04 WRX
There you
and
go.
an 0405 STI. We were not supposed to get them after that.
Well,
Interesting.
But they sold so goddamn well that we ended up getting Forester XTs and Outback XTs,
Baja XT?
Baja XTs.
yeah.
Which, I mean, total side note, how fucking ridiculously expensive those cars still are.
The Bajas?
Like a turbo Baja is still a mid-teens car.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are-
They're still like $13,000 to $17,000. I want one. I want a
Yeah.
Baja
People are hanging
with
on to
a
them.
man pedal and a turbo, and they're still $13,000 to $17,000.
I wish all of you people, and yes, I do mean you people, can
You
see the
people.
look on my face right now.
He
of
is disgusted.
Yes.
Confused, disgusted, disappointed. It's like he smelled teen spirit.
Ooh. Anyway,
Moving on.
let's see. Connor Rowe backs the Caliber SRT.
I can't say no.
Joshton, hope you're going to be out at the Drift event in Suture. Any front-wheel drive performance car?
Lol.
We're going to have words about this one.
We-
We are going to have words, Joshton. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm going to say. Professor's mad at you.
Yeah.
Well, former pizza stepdad.
Damn.
No, he's still Pizza stepdad. but
Well,
it's like,
pizza stepdad, former pizza dad,
there we go.
Brandon Christiansen. He dropped some knowledge. Buick Riata. And he said, I know it was a more mature GT cruiser, but it was trying to be a sporty GT. Wrong wheel drive, anemic GM V6, but it had flip-up headlights. So
Now,
all is forgiven, apparently.
I do need to speculate here. I'm not 100% sure what the power plant was, but I'm fairly certain it did not have the V6. I thought it had the Cadillac V8 that the
No, it was a V6.
Alante had.
No, it had a V6.
Was it a 6? Okay.
Yeah.
So was it a 3800 then or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
I only know this because Paco Ibarra has one and pulled the engine out because he was going to try to make it electric. But much like most of the projects in Paco's driveway, I think it's not going anywhere.
No, well, that's fair. I mean, I feel like I should probably know because a friend of mine has one of these, a Buick Riata. Shout out to Madison. She also has a super cool Space Twinkie Previa.
Ooh.
Anywho, she's got a Riata that still has the touchscreen CRT.
It's clean.
It is.
It's
It's
super
got an
clean.
exhaust. It's got some cool LED headlights on it.
Yeah.
And it's in really good shape.
Yeah,
So
it's
shout out to her.
mint.
Yeah, because, I mean, she's a young one. She's like 18, 19, just getting into the car thing, you know? And she's got this super dope example of a Riata. So, mad shout out to her. These are cool. Like, they're cool cars. They were a luxury coupe, and they were doing things that you did in the 80s, which was try new shit, like front-wheel drive, and
Yeah.
like all this extra technology.
Massive amounts of coke.
You know.
I mean, I'm sure they had plenty of solid surfaces to run razor blades across.
Mm-hmm.
But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, man.
It's just like the the Jag Vondenpla I saw on the pick and pull the other day.
Ooh.
Thing still had the Coke trays in it.
Nice.
I had Coke white interior too. It was great.
Yay, Coke white interior. Anyway, jumping over to Instagram.
Oh, we got some hits on there.
Yes.
Very nice.
At Speed Over Death, the PT Cruiser.
Yeah.
Word.
Yep. And then Joey at the Real G Type. Follow him on Twitch, Digital Driver and 0mm.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yes. He says, I want to say Hellcat. I'm going to say Hellcat. And then he responds, Hellcat. And then he says, pick one. And then Trent calls him a hater, and Joey tells him to get mad.
I'm going to get mad. I'm hating.
I mean, aside from burnouts, there is no point to the Hellcat.
No.
Not a fucking one.
No. And then, so, I also put in the post that, we're, like, you don't have to, like, just respond to the question of the week. Like, you can ask us a question about whatever.
Well, we had someone do that.
Yes, we did.
Scott Michael Chamberlain.
Yes. What's the best non-pizza pie pizza substitute food, i.e. pizza bites, pizza bagels, Hot Pockets, etc.? And, I mean, the clear answer,
Pizza bagels.
yeah, the mini bagel pizza.
Yeah.
You're damn right.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So glad I got that right.
Yeah, there would be problems.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, mini bagel pizza there, Scott. So,
Boom.
with that life advice, I feel it is time to bring this flaming wreck into the harbor.
Yeah.
It is. We've gone just a little bit over on our time, so this is going to be a long one compared to what Tuesday was.
Yeah, a little bit longer.
But you know, it's all right. You stuck around with us long enough.
A little extra. A little something.
We're probably just a hair over an hour.
Yeah, just,
All said and
it's going to
done.
be a little bit, but, not terrible. So
That's all right.
I'll have to share my stories next week.
next week.
Cool.
Yeah. So, anyway, find this lovely podcast by searching CamAutomag or CAMcast on things such as Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
Mm-hmm. And we would greatly appreciate it if you rated, reviewed, and subscribed to us if you haven't already.
5 stars is recommended. 4 stars, well, I mean, you should at least explain yourself, but we're going to call you a hater no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, it's just very easy to hit that 5th star, so...
It's true.
Yep. Find us on all social media. We are at CamAutomag on everything, and we are active on most of them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. I think pretty much everything but Snapchat. I mean, we have a Snapchat, don't we?
We did. I got rid of Snapchat on my phone.
Okay,
so,
all right,
Same.
cool.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we have a Twitter in case you want to see me and Chirp get salty with each other during races. It's what we're there for.
I mean, there's a lot of good back and forth.
Yeah. So anyway, point your internet browser over towards camautomag.com because we're going to have some fun, cool stuff coming up. This weekend we will be, I will be, and Dave, maybe Gavin, I don't know, but we will be at, no, not Gavin. No, he's waved me off.
I have plans.
Do you have to go be an adult?
Kind of.
Damn.
They're very
Good.
fun plans.
Good kind of adult or annoying kind of adult?
Good kind. You'll
Good.
hear about it when it happens.
All right.
It'll be interesting.
I eagerly await that call from the lockup. Anyway, me and Dave will be at Utah Motorsports Campus this weekend.
Yeah, I will actually be drifting Project Quattro, which
Yes.
is my rear-wheel drive Audi A4, B5 A4 Avant.
Mm-hmm. And I will be going between the Salt City Drift event that is in the West Paddock and the NASA Utah weekend that is going to be happening on the West Track. So,
Perfect.
we'll
cover all the bases.
Yes, we will.
So if you're coming out to the drift event, pay the $20 to get all-day ride-alongs.
Yeah.
Borrow a helmet and come find me.
Yeah.
I'll get you shotgun or in the back seat of my car.
There you go.
It's got 5 seats and AC for a reason, and I intend to go 5 heads deep.
Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
UMC's cool with that.
Yeah.
It's I think it's $6 for a single ride along, or it's $20 for all day ride alongs, and that's
Dope.
$95 for drivers.
But either way, it is free to get in.
Yes,
You don't have to pay.
spectating is 100% free.
Yes. So no gate fees this year for any of that stuff. So all you got to do is just drive on in.
Yep, exactly. So, like I said, if you really want to go for a ride in a couple of drift cars, don't just come ride in mine. I mean,
No.
you always got a seat, but come and check it out.
Yeah.
And if that's something you think you want to try out, hey, we'd love to have you.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and if somebody is showing up and they want to pay for the driver's spot, you can totally hoon my Audi.
There we go.
Like, I'll let anybody drive it that pays to be a driver.
You
So-
don't say.
Suddenly, Gavin's plans might have changed.
Ah,
Anyway.
Gavin, we don't have to be in an event for you to drive this car.
Oh, thanks, Dave.
Yep. And meanwhile, I will be running around the West Track taking photos of all the racing shenaniganry that is happening out there. I recommend wandering around the pits and the day garages. Everybody's pretty welcoming. They'll tell you about their car if you ask nicely enough. Just don't be a weirdo and don't be a dick. Those are the only 2 things I really ask of you.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of just life advice, right?
That's how you survive a track day. That's how you survive life, generally.
Generally.
Yeah, don't be a weirdo, don't be a dick. So,
I mean, there's that.
and if you got to ask, what do you mean by don't be a weirdo? I mean,
If you have to ask.
I'll probably sit with you for a minute and, see what you do and then explain why you're being a weirdo and
Right.
why that makes people uncomfortable and why
Why?
that's kind of a problem.
Why it's not okay.
Yes. Anyway, so for this, the number whatever episode this has been of the CAMcast,
We should start counting again.
I really need to figure that one
Yeah.
out because I think I miscounted when we got to 50.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Whatever.
We're probably at, in the 70s?
I have no goddamn clue. Well, now that we're doing 2 a week, so
We're doing 2 a week. We might be in the 80s.
I don't know. Whatever.
That means we got to get rad.
Listen, we'll figure it out when I will do the count and I'll let you know when 100 is, and then we'll start counting from there.
We should do a special edition 100th episode.
There we go.
That needs to happen.
We'll drink liquor, and I'll get drunk again.
And I will crash on your couch.
Yes. We might have to record this. Might have to record a special one on like a Saturday night.
Yes!
Yup.
Down.
There we go.
So down.
Yes. Alrighty. Well, until then, I have been Mike.
I've been Gavin.
I have been Professor Dave.
We'll see you all next week.
Nighty-night, kids.
Good
I
night.
so want to get turned on your couch.
It's a good couch.
I mean, will the couch call you back?
Oh.
Damn.